As the first phone this year directly positioned against the iPhone, the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max really impressed me. I'd say it won big, but not completely. Let's first talk about the parts where Xiaomi really nailed it. Design and appearance. The Xiaomi 17 Pro Max I have here is my favorite color, white with a silver-gray matte metal frame, paired with a smudge-resistant, soft-glow white back cover. The horizontally placed rectangular camera module brings back memories of the old Mi 11 Ultra. The camera bump even perfectly recreates the iconic moment when the Mi 11 Ultra was used as a secondary screen on a computer. But the biggest design change on the 17 Pro Max is its 2.86-inch rear display. Swipe right, camera shortcut. Swipe down, dynamic notifications. Swipe left, back to home. The resolution is sharp, supports custom wallpapers, and you can put your idol's picture, anime characters, or even a Leica logo if you're bold. Like the Mix Flip 2, it also supports AI wallpaper generation that can turn pet or family photos into animated or anime-style wallpapers. Playfulness and customization here deserve full marks. There's even a fun interactive wallpaper theme where, if you like the character, it mirrors your action. For light use, music, alarms, food delivery, reminders, the rear screen is very practical. Xiaomi also added some fun modes like photo booth effects, and even a retro handheld gaming case that lets you play classics like Angry Birds or Snake on the rear display. The case comes with its own battery and charges with the same cable as the latest Mi Bands. Main display. The front uses new M10 OLED material with improved red light emission. The visual experience is excellent, with no obvious color shifts at angles. Resolution has dropped slightly from the Mi 15 Pro's 2K to about 1.5K, 2608 by 1200. But Xiaomi added a super pixel arrangement, making every pixel a full RGB subpixel for improved sharpness. Peak brightness is 3500 nits, on par with rivals. The corners, R angle, are also larger than the 15 series, making it look more balanced. Eye protection is handled with full-time DC dimming and 2160 Hz PWM dimming when needed. Cameras, still a triple camera setup. 23mm, one 1.28-inch Lighthunter 950L main, 115mm, 1-inch GM8 telephoto, 17mm, OV50M ultra-wide. In daylight, compared to the iPhone 17 Pro Max, Xiaomi's images, especially under Leica processing, look more vibrant and pleasing, while iPhone photos lean toward flat but realistic tones. The Xiaomi's 10x zoom also outperforms the iPhone's 8x in both detail and color. At night, Xiaomi's algorithms are more aggressive, producing bright, vivid night shots, while the iPhone keeps things realistic but less striking. Both struggle with ghosting around traffic lights. For video, iPhone still leads with ProRes RAW support and more stable day-night performance, something Android still needs to catch up on. Battery and charging. Thanks to an L-shaped stacked battery, the 17 Pro Max has a massive 7,500 mAh capacity. In a 4-hour endurance test, it retained 74%, nearly matching the iPhone 17 Pro Max's 76%. Charging, however, is where Xiaomi wins, with 100-watt wired plus 50-watt wireless, far faster than iPhone. It's also IP68 plus IP69 certified. System: HyperOS 3. Out of the box, it ships with HyperOS 3, which feels smooth and polished, reminiscent of the lightning-fast MIUI 9. New highlights include Super Island 3.0, now supports up to 3 apps simultaneously. Smarter Xiaomi Assistant executes complex multi-step commands. Uninstallable lock screen wallpapers, no more forced feeds. Still, it's too early to judge long-term stability. HyperOS 2 also felt great at launch, but worsened after a few updates. Performance. Powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, plus LPDDR5X and UFS 4.1. In Genshin Impact, performance is stable at 60 frames per second with low heat, but in Honkai Star Rail, frame rates drop after 20 minutes, falling to approximately 45 frames per second and even locking at 30 frames per second after 26 minutes, with the phone heating up to 48.7 degrees Celsius, very hot. Clearly, optimization is still needed. Another downgrade, USB speed dropped from 10 gigabits per second Gen 2 on the Mi 15 Pro to 5 gigabits per second Gen 1 here. Rear display limitations. The rear display is fun but underutilized. Music playback only shows album art, not lyrics. Supported apps are limited, and you can't run full apps on it like other foldables. With more functionality, it could become a true creator's tool. Conclusion. The Xiaomi 17 Pro Max makes bold changes: bigger rear display, new design, large battery, and competitive cameras. But it still has areas to improve: gaming optimization, USB spec, rear display functionality. So, which to choose between Xiaomi 17 Pro Max and iPhone 17 Pro Max? If you like Xiaomi's style, buy Xiaomi. If you like Apple's ecosystem, buy iPhone. They're strong in different ways. iPhone leads in ecosystem and video recording, while Xiaomi pushes innovation and photography flair.